but you need to adjust.
You know, the thing is, this is coming from the dude who can't even parse as high as me, so I'm just gonna lay it out on the table.
I know that I can't. I never said that I could.
Alright, let's go.
Is that an automatic report to Yoshi P right there? Is that what that
I
is?
think it's just a blatant fact, so I don't see what there's any. I don't know how there's anything to
How exactly
report.
are you getting those parts records, man? Are you using third-party applications?
I'm actually good, bruh.
I think we're gonna have to ban you for that one, man.
I mean, we're gonna have to ban anyone who thinks they're a good Dark Knight. So,
Yeah.
Oh well.
yeah. So Alex is gonna have to go out the door
There
too.
I go.
No, I don't think I'm good. I'll try.
It's a good thing I don't play Dark Knight.
I do, but I've never tried parsing.
I haven't parsed until recently.
There's an easy way to fix that, Jenna. Clear something.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't bothered because came in here and we're like, no, we got a tank. We need you to be a DPS. What do you want to play? I was like, well, Black Mage, because that was my highest item level at the time.
Dude, I will switch. I was thinking about it.
Once I get Paladin to 80 minutes,
Well, that goes like, well, Amy's only job that she has leveled up is Black Mage, so she wants to play that. And I said, okay, that's fine. She can play Black Mage. I'm cool with that. I have other casters.
I kind of want to do
I like-
Machinist too. That looks
Oh,
like
that
fun.
would be
Man,
super
she's
cool.
encroaching on so many territories.
What?
Who's the
Yeah,
machinist?
Now she's trying to step on Cat's toes.
Okay. Sorry.
I'll say yours,
Turn
Echo.
the
That was
ring
your
control.
domain a while back.
Well, yeah, but I haven't fucking touched that thing in so long. It's all like a whole new class now.
But Echo, the lag vector in what was it? I think it was Alexander tier.
Yo, I got so good at Machinist.
You got good at fighting your own lag. That's not necessarily good at machining.
Hey, when I finally stopped having lag, I was parsing pretty decently.
I think
All
those
I'm
never
hearing is
translated.
excuses.
Yeah,
yourself.
I think so too. Alright, I need like 60k more.
I have never seen this machinist.
Machinist.
Where's that machine? What are they? Looks like
Huh?
machinist.
Yeah,
No, that's a white mage.
Are you saying you've never seen a Machinist? Or you've
No,
never
this
seen me as
Lalafell
a
that's standing in front
Machinist?
of our FC house. I've never seen him before.
Oh.
I thought they were
Shane,
machinists
you mean,
with the.
you mean the
Yeah.
you mean the FC Butler?
Yeah.
No, that's Jane.
Yeah.
The kickable Butler.
Who?
Wait, you can
What are
kick
we
it?
talking about?
That's Jane.
So
Oh,
Jane.
it's a
popped
Lala,
into-
so yeah, you can put them.
Very scantily
well,
clad.
the reason I say that
Lala.
is,
It's kind of freaking me out.
So Jane popped
Yeah.
into the FC house earlier, and he was wearing a butler outfit. So I said, "Oh, look, a butler, a kickable butler."
Oh man.
I'm gonna go and
Instead of
encroach
Lucy
on
pulling the
Tom's
football out, you just put a Lalafell there instead of the football.
Oh, actually, I'll go in as Marauder. Okay, cool.
Speaking of
I'll
football,
see you.
was it the Super Bowl tonight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just realized how much I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Dang. I know.
I realized that 3 days ago when someone was like, "Hey, the Super Bowl's on Sunday." I'm like, "Yeah."
It seems like a lot of
Yeah,
gamers in
that's
general
great
just don't.
I just want to. I just want to build my computer, man. I just want to get on my new.
I understand. I really do.
I just need the stupid power supply in the NVMe. That's all I really need for components.
Sits over there
NVMe
like
again?
Just make sure you get a PCI Express instead of a SATA.
The NVMe only comes in the M2 slots.
Yes,
You
but
can't
there are two different protocols for it: SATA and PCI Express. You do not want PCI Express.
No,
I
you're
don't want.
talking about. You're talking
Oh,
about.
you don't want SATA. You don't want SATA. You want
I
PCI
was
Express.
say, what the fuck are you talking about?
The
You're
M2
talking
Oh, I
about
didn't see
slots.
this room before.
I'm talking about an M2. I'm not talking about an M2 drive.
I
That's
thought
what I thought you were talking about an M2 drive, which
Yes.
has its own slot.
And the protocol can be either SATA or PCI Express.
No,
Yeah, the one I'm
Yes,
it goes directly into a slot dedicated on the board for
well,
M2.
anyway, there are two protocols you can get on it, and one is SATA. You just don't want that one. That's all I'm saying. Look up M.2 SATA and M.2 PCIe. You will find two different that will fit in the same exact slot.
Kalina,
Yeah,
you need to make up your mind.
I clicked yes.
I'm
He's
talking
throwing
about
already, bro.
the Seda thing that you're talking about. I was making a joke on that.
I don't know why even touch. I don't know why they would even make a SATA thing. I know they exist, but it's like why?
Yep.
It's completely stupid.
Yes, it is.
I mean, that's not the one I'm going for, but
Alright, I'm back.
About time. No, I'm kidding.
Pizza came out.
We're late, bro.
Okay, I'm done now.
yeah, yeah, because the one I'm looking at is a data 2 terabyte PCLE,
Perfect.
PCIe. I mean.
Only a
And
terabyte?
Yeah, it's a little more than I would want to pay for this, but I'm willing to buy it. Plus, I have two dedicated M2 slots in my motherboard, and I can have that, and I have an extra I have a two more SATA 2 terabyte HDDs ready.
So what are you gonna put on your M2 drive?
M2 drive is going to be the operating system and a good portion of my games. The hard drives are more going to be for like pictures and some of my video editing files.
For your Twitch streams?
Yeah.
Since
Point.
since we've been consistently getting past tiles, do we want to go ahead and just go over towers real quick, or do we not want to yet?
I'd say once we get
What the?
we actually see it and touch it.
Yeah, let's see it once. We can go over it.
Hey Echo, what happens
Or
when?
feel it
How about you
correct
talk about
means.
clones in 10 when there's 8 different versions of clones?
Yeah.
Dude, I was set up on Party for 10 and I said, so what do you guys do for clones? For dog clones? And they're like, which ones are you talking about? Oh, the ones here. Is that this one? They were confused for the next like 30 minutes about what I was talking about.
Just a
Food
food
check.
check?
Food check.
This was
Oh,
a pug party I
no,
was in for
dude.
E9S before I cleared it.
Okay.
You're so great.
Alright. I am well fed and ready for combat.
I just had an entire dish of cavatelli broccoli, so I'm good to go.
Ooh, that sounds so good right now.
I still don't get how you guys eat and don't photosynthesize your food.
I mean, here's the thing though. I don't need to do that because it doesn't matter because I also just like don't gain weight from eating.
I'm insanely jealous of you.
I currently weigh 105 pounds.
God damn.
Eek. That doesn't sound good.
Teams and then buddies. Buddy up.
Tiny human, what are you doing in there? Sounds like you're killing something.
I mean, that's usually what tiny humans do.
I don't know, you actually call him the head to his face.
Oh yeah, no, I call him a lot of different things.
Tank buster.
How old is this tiny human?
He is 7.
Hmm.
I don't.
What? Knock back in brambles.
I thought I was
East
killed enough.
west. Oh, did I clip you?
Yeah, you did. I see it.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
He's not sorry.
I am very sorry. How dare you? Look, I'm gonna die with how sorry apparently I'm not gonna die. Anti east side.
Your retribution still lives with your shame.
Yep. Didn't have no health.
Can I not get hit? And I get hit. No.
No.
Trade wide.
No.
If your team Echo clears in the next, actually, you guys only raid 2 nights a week, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
West
That's right.
side.
Common
What's
thing.
the offer?
Just that's a endless chain of death. Like
And
You
then
die, you
buddies.
ri- you ri-
West side. And
die
then
again.
buddies.
Oh.
Buddy up.
Hi. Oh, hey, I'm alive.
If you guys can clear this before the end of the month, I will go Lalafel on my other team for a week.
You drive a
And
hard
then
bargain.
He's got a really cute preset because when he did it before.
That
well-
is not true. That is actually not true. I don't have any Lalafel saved to my presets.
that's
Alright,
okay.
ladies, you
So
let
you
the
did that. You did that
You got a cute little
straight from the
Lala
character editor. You just
preset
you came up with
save.
that cute Lalafell.
Yeah, that's how I usually do most of my alts. I just make one up.
Okay.
I would like to hope so, but
I mean, you did a good job with it.
Random
Let me
appearance,
promise.
random name.
You made me promise not to take a screenshot, but I wish I had.
Oh,
take a screenshot and not tell him.
Well,
Well, again,
I thought about doing that, but he made me promise, so I didn't do it.
I never said shit.
You said you better not take a screenshot of this shit, Jenna.
I definitely did not say that.
Pretty sure you said that.
No.
Grade
Okay.
wide.
I just said if you did, you might die. I never said not to do it.
Oh, I just wanted to laugh.
There's a much of a difference here.
Buddies,
Okay.
and then beams.
I interpreted it wrong, I suppose.
Clock positions.
I wonder if I stacked with Alex's shadow, would that count as buddy?
No, no.
Well, let's test it out.
No,
I wish it worked that way.
Tank
that would be
Buster.
so cool.
If that counted like that, then Alex could just stack with his shadow.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
That's right. Be like,
If-
I don't need you.
Echo, do you realize how broken that would be?
It would be retardedly broken. Raid wide.
in E10. Oh my god, we wouldn't have to fucking deal with like half the mechanic.
No, that's good, because everyone will go Dark Knight then. That's good. More Dark Knight
Knock
the
back
better.
in
That's
brambles.
right. Everybody would just undersize.
East west.
You have a party of 7 Dark Knights and a healer.
Perfectly balanced, the whole thing should be.
And then you'd be like, we couldn't make the DPS check because we're all Dark Knights.
Oh, okay.
Wide angle. East side.
Nobody saw that.
Saw what?
See you fucking out.
And one time I try to force uptime, I get penalized for it.
Raid wide.
Backstab.
And yes, temp. I stole that from you, Ty. West side.
Oh fuck, I'm dead. Holy shit, I'm not dead.
And then clock positions. Clock positions. Anti, south side.
Move on. Let's see, do I get clipped? No.
I did.
Oh, nobody's dead. Looks good. Pretty good to me.
Don't say that,
We
then
did
you
it.
jinx it.
Tank buster.
Take this again. Oh.
Raid wide.
I don't.
Get to your tiles. Clouds coming up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look away. Move and get in. Go back. West side.
Raising Sen.
West side.
Oh, right. Wait, oh, wait, wrong one.
Zen,
Oh,
no
I'm dead. I'm
sprinting.
dead. I'm sorry.
It's
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
East side, go back. North, south, reset. And then clock
Alright,
positions.
getting cat.
I go here.
No, Alex, you would normally go to the other side, but it's fine for
Yeah.
now.
Oh, no, it's not.
Fine for now.
Let your
oh,
buddies
never mind.
reset, and then raid wide.
Fine for now. I'm the only one dead. He does it on purpose.
Hey, would have survived to learn for me. It took my laser for me.
Here from the clones. Right side.
2. No,
B,
no
it's
D.
B, it's B. B.
Again,
Oh,
the
okay.
freaking corner.
That window is.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out myself.
Tank buster.
I'm living there for this one.
At least this is certainly a lot better than our previous attempts.
West side. West side.
Okay, what's
And then buddies. And then east side.
Marty in position. Get on me, Miz.
Nope, not me yet. Miz.
We have to move really
Buddy
fast,
up.
I thought it
Sen.
would be
Buddy
invincible.
Oh,
And then east side.
I thought it would be affected. I thought
I
that was
forgot it.
redundant.
Nope.
I heard.
Not
it.
to a knockback.
I didn't know. I think I didn't know or forgot that you didn't have
Raid
that.
wide.
Oh, this is the meteor, right? This one.
Oh, but still
Yes.
more
North
progress.
back and
You're correct.
brambles.
This will be
North
the meteor
south.
brambles.
North south and towers.
This is the part I was
North-south.
referring to.
And then you run through. And then you would break your bramble like normal. And then you'd go to your tower. And everybody
Well,
needs to be in their tower, or it will kill everybody.
right.
So, Echo, do you do tanks and healers north on that?
Tanks and healers north, DPS south.
Since we've made it to meteors, do you want to go over that now?
That one?
Yes, we will go over that. now.
Hey, let's do
So-
that.
Oop.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, perfect. No,
Sorry.
no, you can put that right back. That works. Yeah, that works better. Okay. So,
Progress.
I think Miz, you're on D.
okay. So we're gonna do this the easy way. North, south, tanks and healers.
Oh, we're just doing the positions
oh.
first, starting.
Yep.
Oh,
we're gonna do it the starting positions. So
Okay.
so right after you drop your brambles, you'll run north, south. So tanks and healers are north, DPS are south.
So, Amy, you'll be down here with
Okay.
us.
Cackle south.
And
Cat.
then
Oh wait.
Okay.
Oh wait. Oh, I see. Sorry.
and we'll get the tethers like normal. We'll run across to break the tethers. After the
Okay.
tethers break, that's when you'll move to your tower.
Which we're
Right,
You have
choosing
to
right
make
now.
sure to not step into the brambles, because the brambles will be covering up a good portion of your tower. Get into your tower spot, it'll hit, and then we can go right back into clock positions after that.
This is the last big mechanic, right?
That is,
No.
it's the last main difference.
Yeah, I think the tiles come back, but it's the same, isn't it?
The
Yeah,
next
tiles will
rejuvenating
come-
balm is really the only other thing.
Tiles
So-
will come back, and then it'll be, it'll be a double east-west in the middle of tiles, and then there's also a rejuvenating beam. I think that's what it's called. When she
Balm.
splits, bomb. When she
Yeah.
splits the field in half, and we have to go to like normal when after we would break the tethers. That
yeah, I
mechanic
got
that she normally does. We'll have to go and split onto either her face and her ass, and while we're doing that, she will then also do the east or west mechanic, and then right after that, it'll be followed up by a buddies or a beams, and that will all be relevant to her position. So just for example, for here, we can do it like this. Everybody go to your clock positions, like you would normally be at.
Just for a couple extra tidbits of information based on what Echo's saying, so the whole fight in its entirety goes start phase, bramble phase, tower phase, bramble phase, tower phase, and then the fight ends, is the simplicity of it. The part that he's talking about where she's doing all the crazy AoE crap with the tile before the second tile phase, what happens is, do you guys remember from the normal mode where she'll do the 2 giant ass AoEs and then one half she'll cleave?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I think that got
It's
pretty
that,
tight.
but there's no marker for the half side cleave.
Oh, okay, I get you.
So you have to be really so me and Echo's team always play it really safe, and then you have to really pay attention because you only get about 3 seconds after those go off to get into the proper positions for being your buddies based on where she's facing.
And
So,
I think we need to get there. I think it's going to be a little while before we actually get to that.
The only thing I don't know for that is,
It's not dishes, I'll get to it. Just give me till 9.
do we need to split the parties up in a specific way, or can it still be tanks and healers and DPS?
I do not do it that way, Echo, because it's well, you can't, because the DPS would have to go north from the south part of Moss.
We can do the light parties. That's not a problem.
No.
Okay.
So what happens, Echo, is she randomly points in a direction, and then she randomly picks beams or buddies, right?
Mm-hmm.
The way that I do it, the way that I have it set up in both teams, is if you would drop a bramble behind her, that's you go to her butt, and then so you have 2 DPS and whoever is in the south side with you, tank or healers, whichever one is there. When you're splitting up for beams or buddies, it prevents any extra movement as much as possible.
So can I add one thing here?
Okay, so
As we do this in our other group, what we've been doing is we look at kind of where we are and where these markers are when she splits up to do the rejuvenating bomb. And so she's either going to go north-south or east-west. And what we do is we don't worry about the light parties for that second rejuvenating bomb. We're about getting to somewhere where we're going to be close to our marker. So if I'm in the northwest, I'm going to either go west or north.
You do it relative. Here. You don't do it to your true markers. You do it relative to whichever.
Because she chooses a random direction.
Yeah. But we always do it to our true markers in our other group.
It's too far. You don't have that.
If you normally do that, that's why I'm saying we pick it close to our marker. So if she's doing north-south, I'm going to go north. So all I have to do is step over. If she's going east-west, I'm going to go west. So all I have to do is step over. If it's beams, I'm right here. If it's partners, I just rotate a little more. That's all we do in our other group. Different ways of doing it, but I was just saying what we do.
Well, it shouldn't be any different in time-wise to move from the first, like from normal brambles.
Unless you got to be on the other side of the map.
Echo, just so that this is specifically for you. What happens when it all goes off? Let's just say it's buddies. If the people at 1A, 4, and D all stack at her face in whichever way she's pointing, only one team has to move. The other 2 just stay at her face because they're the relative north.
Mm-hmm.
And then the same goes for the south. So this way it prevents, in theory, it prevents extra movement from anyone that's unnecessarily far or ridiculous.
Right.
So only the east and west teams would ever have to move.
So the way we do it in our other group would be, if you drop your bramble on D, 4, A, or 1, you are going to stack on her face for that mechanic. If you drop your bramble on 3, C, 2, or B, you're going to stack on her butt.
Okay.
And then, so I'm going to go through a quick rundown of that mechanic too for everybody, just because it happens really quickly. So we'll generally be interclock positions or bramble positions. And then I'll call face and butt, and we're gonna say that she's going to face towards the east. So the north team will come to the face side, and then the south team will come to her butt side on the west. Sorry.
Or derriere.
And then as this is happening and we have to dodge the AoEs from north and south, she will cleave the field on either her left and right, and we will do boss relative positioning for this. So if she then cleaves the south side of the field, like the normal south side of the field, I will call west side, and we will move up to on her left side. But you're still dodging that big AoE, so you only have a few like steps of room to actually move. And then she will also queue up either buddies or beams, so then the big side AoEs go off and the half field cleave goes off, and then we have to run to either our buddy or beam positions relative to the direction she is facing.
Yeah, so we just do that relatively. So
yeah,
that makes sense.
And that'll make sense more once you see it. I know it's a little confusing right now, but once you see it, that'll all make sense.
I just want to add, Miz is a degenerate. If you look at chat, absolutely disgusting.
We don't kink shame here.
Food check.
I do.
Exactly. See, there's kinks and then there's heresy. That's heresy.
That's your paladin speaking.
I mean, kinks and heresy are basically the same category, so.
Yeah.
Blood for the blood lily. Skulls for the skull throne.
See, that's accepted.
I feel like you have a supply problem. You have to demand supplies like that.
Weird one.
Just rethink your business model.
Buddies and then beams. Clock positions.
Okay.
Tank Buster. Trade wide.
Addled.
Knockback and brambles. East west. Anti east side. Trade wide.
Next step.
East side. And then buddies. Buddy up. Wide angle, north side. Stay out. Tank buster coming up. Raid wide.
Oh,
Get to your tiles. Clouds coming out. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look away. Move and get in. Go back. East side. East side. West side, go back. North, south, reset.
Ooh,
Buddy,
that was so close.
okay, go,
Yeah.
man.
buddy up. Now let your buddies reset. And then it's the raid wide coming after, so we can stay in these positions. Raid wide.
Nice.
Here's the clones.
Ah!
Stay focused.
Okay, come on.
Good job. Stay focused.
Let's see.
Left side. 1 or A. Where's the third one?
That's 1.
1.
Yep, that's 1.
Ooh. Nice job.
Tank
Left
buster. West side. West side. Wait for it. It's gonna be beams immediately after, and then east side. Wait for it. Clock positions. And then east side. East side.
Someone's so close.
Nice try, guys. Nice try.
I got Sin.
Raid wide.
Got it.
When you knock back in brambles, this is north, south, and towers.
Ooh, Alex.
I'm sorry, Kat.
Yeah, cut me again. I really think I should just be on the corner
Oh,
of that
wow.
square.
Shen, where are you going?
Finn was tethered because Cat died. He
Oh.
ignored you.
I think I should be just on
Um,
the corner on the other side.
So, real quick, Echo, I posted a clean version of the final rejuvenating bomb in your raid chat. This version is beams, but you understand it. Won't have to understand what to say for buddies.
Mm-hmm. Alright. We'll wait till we get there then.
Yep, it's just in there for you guys in case you need it.
Nope, no problem. Thank you very much.
I want you to get a pin that too, just to be safe.
Oh, tonight has been great progression.
That makes me happy.
Oh yeah.
And then when we finally beard, we're just starting it all over again with 10 and so on.
That's
Well,
right.
we would probably
the
gonna have
monster.
to farm this fight
Yeah.
to
I'd
get the
like to
gear
farm
that
this one.
everybody needs.
Yes. Speaking about that, I do have a little bit of announcement after raid is done tonight, so please nobody leave immediately. Raid wide. It's about gear and such. So. Beams and then buddies. Buddy up.
Oh.
We did get healed.
Ooh,
We're
All
dead.
right. Just wipe that.
I thought I was in the bubble.
Uh,
Do you need me to make a template for this team as well?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I was
feel like
I was just gonna steal the one you had, but if you can actually just make me one, that works better.
Yeah, I'll have to make a separate. I have to make a totally separate Google Doc in order to.
Are we
Make
talking
sure
about a
there's no map.
spreadsheet to track who has loot, who doesn't?
Yes.
I love this idea.
You. Gross.
Well,
I'll
that's why Echo's doing it.
I'll explain it at the end of the raid night.
Well,
so.
the thing is, with the spreadsheet for both of my teams, it just allows us to physically see who has what as well, so we don't have so we're not checking while loot's going on.
Okay.
Yep.
I think Delina and I might have a piece or two.
I have a
couple.
piece this week.
Except
Guess I'll heal first, but
Raid wide. Buddies and then beams. Clock positions. Tank buster. Raid rod.
Battle.
Knockback and brambles. East west. Anti south side.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
I've never done that
Delina.
before.
Yes, you have.
Well, no, I've not jumped through it before. I have
Oh.
I have been killed by that before, but not jumped through it. Thank you for the res.
that's what I do. Just remember, your life is in my hands.
Trying not to let the power go to your
Raid
head.
wide.
except
Well, the power's already gone to my head. Why do you think my ears are so big?
I don't know what your ears look like.
They're
Now I
giant.
do. Oh, you're
West
rabbit.
side.
Okay.
West side. And then buddies. Buddy up.
Oh.
Wide angle south. KO. Tank buster.
really mashing that button.
Just gotta make sure it goes off.
You have to with macros.
Yeah.
Raid wide. Get to your tiles. Here come the clouds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look away. Move and get in.
Yeah, no.
Blood Lily.
I'm not.
Go back.
Raising Sin.
East side. East side.
I know I had to get off that sin, but I also had to kill the cloud.
West side, go back. North side, north, south, reset.
Spread.
You went back too
Clock
soon.
positions. Clock positions.
You gotta keep an eye on me that I go off first.
I got
Let
the
your
double
buddies
beams.
reset. And raid wide.
And I'm dying again.
I died too.
So.
4, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
Tank buster. Nope. Okay, get from me fix. Invoke soon enough. Well, my shirt didn't go off soon enough, and I ended up taking it back from you.
Sin, the only thing I'm going to mention here is I can't attack it really until the laser goes off. And if you're standing right here on our position, I can't look at you and do the attack because the laser is going to go off. So if you could just either move off to this side or this side, I can then be standing here and attacking it while the lasers go off.
Delina, if it's any help at all, would there be a specific point in my countdown when it would be a good point for him to move over to the side? Like as I'm going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, look away.
3. Because the cloud's I'm already, at this point, I'm standing right here. I'm already going to be intercepting the cloud, so it doesn't really matter at that point. In fact, Sin could honestly just be off to the side the entire time. Because I have enough DPS to kill the cloud.
I mean, yeah, you could do it that way, where Sin's just off to the side, and then you let it rush his tile, and then you just kill it entirely.
Because I think that may just be how we do that west side. I'm perfectly fine with that. I can kill
so,
that.
So, Sin, do you think that'll be helpful for you as well? Because then that'll take the ease of having to kill the cloud off of your back. The only thing for that is you have to make sure to get to the side and look away from the rest of the party so that your beam won't clip anybody and Delina won't clip you.
That's exactly it, Sin. It's a lot going on just in those few seconds.
One more thing to point out here. I haven't really been paying attention, but for the end of the tiles phase, that big hit, what we do in our other group is we have the healers kind of do an AoE heal to top everyone off. And that way people are more likely to live.
Yeah. I was kind of dead at that point, so
I
really a whole lot
had to do with it, but he went back to his before I got off. Like I had to reset, but
Live from what?
got back on
part?
before at the
Well,
same
I
time.
ran into Alex when I was moving off.
All right,
He
so
murdered me.
Echo, if Sin is going to do the starburst for the big AoE, I'm going to come in. So
Yeah. That's
I've been
what I was
staying out,
saying.
but I'm going to come in for that this time.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. After the buddies or beams goes off, we just need to let everybody reset, and then we can stay on all of the inner tiles. That way the healers can get a heal off before Deluge goes off.
Okay.
The only thing that really matters at that point is letting your buddy reset so that their tile doesn't go out like 2 seconds before deluge goes off and we all become safe.
We got this.
Text up.
Raid wide. Buddies, and then beams. Lock positions. Tank buster. Grade wide.
Metal.
Knockback and brambles. East west. Wide angle north. Stay out. Raid wide.
All the calls are taking a lot out of you. That text app.
East side. And then beams. Lock positions. Anti, north side. Tank buster coming up. Raid wide.
Metal.
Get to your tiles. Clouds coming in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look away. Move and get in. Three, 2, 1. Go back. West side. West side. East side, go back. North, south, reset. And then clock positions. Miz, go south. Oh. Alright, let your buddies reset.
Yep.
And then it's deluge. It was close, but we got it.
survived.
Oh.
What?
No shield.
Oh.
It must have eaten a cloud.
Yeah, no shields there.
Okay. Well,
We need an aspect
Side.
of Helios to shield us there, Sen.
3.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage.
Tank Buster. West side. West side. And then it's gonna be buddies. And then right after buddies, it's gonna be east side. Wait for it. Buddy up. Buddy up.
Sin.
East side. East side.
alright. Well, I've got my swift cast.
Alright, get Sen, please.
Raid wide.
Working on Sin. Going for Jenna. Oh, now I gotta do a heal.
It's your practice and learning party, Sen, and we haven't gotten to this part before.
Yep.
Knock back in Brambles. North-south towers.
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh.
North-south towers.
Okay,
I
this
got
is
knocked
a this is a mess.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a mess. Oh my god.
Amy, just run right through it.
This is a mess.
Oh.
Welcome to how half of raiding is.
Alright. This is
We
what
seem to
happens when
have a
you're learning.
habit. We seem to have a habit of like messing, like making a mess of it, and then the next time we clean that up real quick.
I just want to know, just for my sanity, did the cloud eat anyone's cloud go through?
Been pretty good about killing
No.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured
I'm
out how to
very
kill it
surprised
by
that killed
myself.
us, man.
You save one of those Xenoglossies for the cloud and shove it right in its mouth.
It seems kind of like there has
Delina.
been,
Yes.
like my casting seems to be
If you
laggy.
would like, I might be able to reach a lightning shot to your cloud.
Oh, I can kill the cloud. No. I killed the cloud. I'm just
Okay.
because I was surprised the
I
deluge
ju-
killed us.
I just was thinking just for a little bit faster, so you guys had more time to move. But if you guys are good, that's fine.
Just trying to
Yeah,
take the glory for himself
deluge.
while
I
I'm
think
doing
we
that.
just needed more shields for, because deluge is I think the hardest hitting raid wide in the whole fight.
Yeah, I was
It is.
expecting the shields to happen.
Unmitigated, it can do like up to 130,000 almost.
Wow.
Does anybody have any questions about anything?
I'm good.
Pretty straightforward.
I think I'm good about what we did so far.
Oh, and that attack can crit too, so that's why you need shields.
Wait, it's actually good.
Yeah, the Deluge of Darkness and a lot of Cloud's attacks can actually critically hit you.
Those last,
Yeah, 100%.
those last round
Health
brambles.
doesn't mean you'll survive. Some things you actually need like shields for, or it needs to be strongly mitigated.
It can crit? I've never seen it crit.
Yeah, it can.
What was
I've
the
looked at my
crit
battle
level?
log before because I've been like, why am I the only person dead? And it's because I got hit
Raid
for
wide?
something that was a critical hit.
How much damage was it?
I honestly don't recall. I just remember that it was a critical hit.
Buddies and then beams. Could that potentially be from like a weakness or like the res debuff?
No, it was like
It
just-
doesn't affect health anymore.
Fuck
No, it was
positions?
literally just the.
No, I just meant like it might make it so an attack
No,
might crit
I
you
didn't
easier.
have any. I didn't have any weaknesses like that. It's just Cloud can crit. That's all I can
Okay.
tell you.
Tank buster.
It's really weird that it can crit because there hasn't been a crit in the game. There hasn't been boss crits for like 2 tiers. At least there shouldn't be. Because
Cloud-
they were.
Just a crit?
Well,
Like,
that's
you know?
weird.
Raid wide?
Honestly, that's weird because they personally removed awareness, which prevents crits from tanks. Like I don't know why they would keep crits in if they took away everything that would prevent crits.
I don't know, man.
Knockback and brambles. Not that kind of heal. Or not that kind of crit. So
I had no idea bosses could even crit.
East west.
And
Well, as Temp was saying, they didn't used to be able to. I don't know what changed about this tier, or changed recently in patches, but Cloud can crit. I've had him crit.
it said critical hit.
Yes, in my battle log it said critical hit
Wide angle north.
against me. So I was like, what killed me? So I was scrolling through. I was like, oh, that's more health
I
than
gotta
I
see that in
have.
battle log. I'll be honest, I don't believe that.
Okay.
Stay out.
You, I believe, Jenna. The game, I don't believe.
All I can tell you is what my battle log said now. Because it hit me really
Raid
hard.
ride.
And it took all my health. I was like, what happened? And so I looked at my battle log while I was laying on the ground because I didn't have anything else better to do, right? So I looked at it and it said critical hit on me. So
West side. West side. And then clock positions. Clock positions.
Amy, Amy, Amy.
She running.
I
Got
lied.
Amy.
I'm a stuff.
Anti west side.
Sorry, Alex.
You can still come back from this. No problemo.
Equip me. Yay.
Tank buster coming up.
Sorry if you hear anything in the background.
Raid wide.
I don't.
Never mind. Yep, don't worry about it.
Get to your tiles. Here come the clouds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look away. Move and get in. Three, 2, 1. Go back. West side. West side. East side, go back. North, south, reset. And then it's gonna be buddies. Alright, let your partners reset, and then it's Deluge. So
Hey.
nice job. Here come the clones. Stay focused. She's cleaving right. Or she's cleaving left. Sorry, it's gonna be 3. Or 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Sorry. I had it right though. We did it.
Good job.
Don't worry, that kind of panic happens in the other raid team too, all the time.
Alright, Tank Buster.
And third arc.
Alright, east side. East side. Then it's gonna be buddies after. Then it'll be west side. So wait for it. Buddy up. Buddy up. And then west side. West side. Almost perfect. Good job, guys.
I'll get some.
We
Never
missed.
mind, I'm out of
Raid
MP.
wide.
Knock back, Alex.
Knock back
Move
in-
over. Move
knock
over.
Back in brambles. North-south towers. North and south, and then it'll be your towers. run through to break your tether, then run to your tower.
Whoa!
Oh,
What?
We
almost.
almost had
I
that.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a tower or
We
two
almost did that
still
perfectly.
open.
Yep.
Is that what happened?
I think it's Sins.
What
I
happened?
think Sin forgot what each
All right,
tower he's going to. Which
Well,
one
I
was
had
it?
to.
Jenna, can you pop that tower thing back up?
Yeah.
We'll go over it one more
Oop,
time.
sorry,
just
sorry.
For everybody's clear sake.
There it is.
All right, so we'll
And-
do starting
Start it.
positions again. So tank and healers north, DPS south. All right, and then we run through to break our tethers, and then we go to our towers.
Oh, okay, so I'm closer. I
Yeah.
messed that up.
But saying you want to start on the north side. So if I'm you, I'd start here, run through, go around the brambles, and then stand here. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, no. Alex went right when he should.
Okay.
Went left.
Yeah, Alex.
We had to adjust.
The reason why you go there is because you're melee, so this way you can still hit her while you're in your tower.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so you just run through, break your tether, then come back.
Yeah, so what you'll do, because the bramble will be right here, is you'll come down, break your tether, and then you'll come up with me, and then you'll curve to the right and go into the top side of your tower, just while I curve to the left and go into my tower.
Oh, okay.
Three
there we
spawners,
go.
I remember, I think.
If you need to, food check.
Yep, food. I was about to say it.
I ran out in the middle of the battle.
We're only going to be here for 10 minutes, right? Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But still enough.
Yeah, there was only 5 minutes left.
Shame.
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 I mean, I'll go if y'all want. I have no
And
problem.
pet. Yo, he just booked it. I am also working on. I got all my master books finally, so I just need
Sweet.
to start working on my gear. And then I can start cooking raid food.
All right.
Like the entirety of what I did today.
Raid wide.
Do you have the materia?
What?
Do you have the materia for your crafter, your cook?
Teams and then buddies.
So there's material for food.
Yeah, for the culinary.
Buddy up.
Try not to get them to ask.
There's craft
No.
material, yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like you put material in the food.
Wow.
Oh, that'd be
That'd probably make dentist bills go crazy.
I mean, if I wanted to poison you, I would
Tank
just straight
buster?
up poison you.
Okay. You know, for something never eat any food that Amy gives you. Okay. Take it pretty bad.
Well, Echo's still alive, so.
Raid wide? I don't
Hello.
think I've eaten any of your cooking yet.
If I die,
So-
Echo, I'll visit her, and if I die, then you'll know that it's just don't take anything.
Raid wide? Or knock back in brambles? Knock back in brambles.
Oh. That's a little
East,
messed up
west?
because I was
East,
distracted.
west.
It works. It works.
It's that old
Wide
skin,
angle
dude.
west side. Wide angle west side.
Yeah, we've always got like poopy part.
Raid wide.
Check though.
There's a lot of direct hits. Yes.
West side. And then buddies. buddy up.
Oh.
You got clipped by someone else's stack.
Oh.
I got him.
Anti,
I
south
live.
side.
Watch that bramble.
What bramble? This bramble right here? Oh shit.
The one that you just walked through.
I didn't think it would
Me and
slow
Cat are
me.
probably gonna die.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Okay, so it still slows even while I'm transcending.
That should
Stop chasing the cat.
Tank buster. Thank God for the tank buster. Oh, I still died. Damn it.
Thank God for the first thing left indeed.
Thank God for the tank buster.
Raid
Oh
wide.
God.
Word said before disaster.
Go, Alex.
Alright.
Get to your tiles.
I'm not gonna survive deluge.
I need heals.
Yes, heals.
Cloud's coming in. Thank
To
you.
be fair, I don't think I'm gonna miss it against the wall.
Ooh.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Good one now?
1. Look away. Move and get in.
Ooh.
3, 2, 1. Go back. West side. West side.
I almost made it.
East side, go back. North, south, reset. And then it's clock positions. Let your buddies reset. And then it's a raid wide. Jenna, let me reset, please. Thank you. Raid wide.
Holy shit.
Close.
Hey, we recovered.
Stay focused. Leaving right. Left side. It's C.
See.
Tank buster. West side, west side. And it's gonna be clock positions, and then east side. We'll wait for it. Wait for it. Clock positions. East side.
I got Sin.
Raid wide. Knock back in brambles. North south towers. North south. Break your tethers. Run to your tower.
I ran too early.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Well, that was because, yeah, Amy was still trying to break her tether, and couldn't get to her tower.
Remember, guys, if you get the purple swirlies, you can start running. You don't have to wait for the vine to appear.
So you can solo him. You got it?
No, I think I ran too early and caught a closer one. I think that's what it was.
Like, you got one of the north ones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do want to
we're
wait
gonna get
until
a
the
bonus.
purple appears to run.
Yeah, I just ran too quickly on that one.
Okay, is that it, or one more?
No, one more. Let's see
Got
clones
time for
one more
this.
time, guys.
One more, let's do it.
I'm a pretty good crowd.
Yeah, we're getting the clones consistently now.
Let's get to tiles the
Oh, we
second
got-
time.
I think Temple will have to go Lalafell
Yeah.
by the end of the month.
If we land those towers, we get to tiles. So
Yeah.
let's land those towers.
I'm gonna revise my statement to if you guys clear it with by next week.
Oh, no, you
Oh,
You already
Tim.
said it.
Yeah, you already said it.
I'm the one giving it. I'm allowed to revise it.
No, you
Hold
can't.
on.
See, Temp,
You
Temp,
can't
you
do
ever...
I think
Raid
Temp is
wide?
right here.
You can't
Temp
Darth
is right.
Vader this nonsense. No
I
changing
like
the
how
deal.
he's all of a sudden turned around his confidence.
Hold on.
Beams
Oh,
and then
Temp is right,
buddies.
because he's extending the offer further.
Oh, is that it?
See, you weren't paying
Yeah,
attention
buddy
to the
up.
man. You're just interrupting him while he's talking.
Buddy up.
No, nope. If you clear it next week, I'll go Lalafel for 1 week. That's it.
Oh,
Ooh, so
What was
okay.
that?
Alex,
I
it.
had to move.
Thank
Did we
you.
get hit by Amy?
Let's just wipe that. Let's just wipe that. We can still
We did.
reset a poll.
Yep.
Let's just reset a poll.
We were totally distracted.
I
This is all part of Tim's plan to make us fail.
See, Temp, I think this has a side benefit for you because then you get to try your team as a Lalafell for like a week too.
Sell those positive
man.
points.
You guys are killing me.
Temp, we could say that this team did what the other team couldn't. Force you to be a Lalafell.
Oh, did he attempt to bribe the other team with being a Lalafell too?
Yeah, he gave us a 1 week thing as well. If we beat it by the end of the week, he would go Lala for a week, but we
Well,
didn't
just
do
being
it.
realistic here, we have to actually achieve that goal for him to do it.
Yeah.
We need more
Right now, he
practice
doesn't have
fights,
much to
guys.
worry about. We
Raid
haven't gotten
wide?
there yet.
Minion. Beams and then buddies. Minion. Buddy up.
Minions here for it.
Yeah.
Tank buster. Yeah, calm down. Raid wide.
Battle.
Glare.
Flare.
Blair's in Spanish.
Knockback and brambles. North south. Wide angle north. Stay out.
Buddy, this is gonna be fun.
Wait, Tim, don't you have your raid tonight?
Raid wide.
Got canceled.
Oh.
Let Lily.
East side. And then beams, so clock positions. Clock positions. Anti east side. Tank buster coming up. Tank buster. Third
Battle.
wide.
Miz, get over to me. I mean, no, not
Get
that
to your
side. Not that
tiles.
side.
Get to
Not
your
that side either.
tiles.
Oh my
really?
god. I'm just.
You got it.
Oh,
Okay, okay, okay. We're good. Oh, no.
Not good.
Oh, no, not good. Shoot.
Clouds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look away. Move and get in. Don't worry about the clouds. Just focus on the mechanics.
Oh, man.
3, 2, 1. Go back. West side. West side. East side, go back. North, south, reset. And buddies.
And I don't have a buddy.
So Sandy, either move over closer to me or
Yeah, you
yeah,
do.
yep.
But,
I am your buddy.
Right, but Alex.
And
Ooh,
then let your
ow!
and let your partners reset. And then deluge. So
Ours was the sacrifice sin.
I couldn't get enough heals off.
No, I can't.
Indian, stop it. Two.
Yeah, 2.
Tank buster.
Oh,
You stay the fuck away from me, Alex.
Oh, man.
And they say this game doesn't have PvP.
It does have PvP. What are you talking about?
What?
It does have
Alright.
PvP.
Alright.
Oh no, I know. Well,
Good run, guys.
Alright. That's great progress tonight, guys.
Alright.
Remember, don't leave right away.
No.
Alright,
Wow,
so
okay.
since we're getting close to the end of the fight, and we're gonna probably be clearing, I'm expecting probably we'll at least see Enrage next week, if not actually clear it. So I'm going to request that by Friday this week coming up, all of you send me in a private message your best in slots, or you can post it in the raid chat, whatever you want to do there. And that way I can I can work with Temp and probably Jenna if Jenna wants to help to make a spreadsheet out of it, and
Yeah, I'll be happy to help you.
we'll be able to track once we are actually clearing it, we'll be able to track who's getting what gear from the fights, and that way we can keep it so we get an even drop rate between everybody.
Okay,
It
so
keeps it
just be
fair.
sure what-
Yeah,
sure
it
what
keeps it
gear
fair and everything.
Just be sure what gear we're talking about. Is it Edenmorn or Augmented Crypt Liquor?
It's gonna be
Edenmore.
both. It's gonna be
Yeah.
both. That's why
Okay,
that's why I said best in slot. Because what we're gonna on the Crypt Lurker side, I'm gonna fill it out. We're gonna have essentially you tell me what pieces you already have of your Crypt Lurker or Edenmorn if some of you have already cleared E9S. And then we'll fill it out accordingly to what Crypt Lurker gear you have, because none of you can augment them yet, because even myself, none of us have done 11, and that's the only way to augment them yet. But at least we can keep track of what Crypt Lurker gear we have and that you guys still need to work on getting, and then that way we could possibly work on like helping you run roulettes or something during the week to help you max your tomes out for the week to make sure that you're getting your Crypt Lurker gear as fast as possible.
For my guys, I'll start popping into our FC chat and letting you guys know that I'm going to be running roulette.
Okay.
is anyone running Emerald this week?
We might actually be running it tomorrow, Amy and I. So anybody that wants to join in is more than welcome to.
So when you say our best in slot, are you talking about the best in slot we're going for, or what we're already equipped with?
The best in slot that you're going for.
Oh, all right.
So what essentially what we're
talking
gonna do is we're gonna set up a spreadsheet of the best in slot that you need to end up with in total, and then we're gonna mark off what pieces you already have of both Edenmorn and regular Kerplurker, and then once we get the ability to upgrade the Kerplurker more easily, because no offense to anybody here, but I don't expect us to be beating 11S by the time. What is it? We could come close. But when it comes down to it, essentially, we'll change it from the regular Kerplurker to the augmented stuff. But that way we can at least keep track of what everybody needs to be working on. And then hopefully before we get to the point where we're going to be able to augment, everybody has all their Kerplurker gear, and we're just working on getting more Edenmorn gear. Any other questions?
Great.
Well, then, once
wasn't
again,
after-
great fucking progress. Go ahead.
I was at first gonna ask about how we're sending the information, but I see with Alex and Amy, he's sending this Etra site. Yeah, that's the best site to go with.
That was what was given to me to figure out best in slot.
You can do Etro or you can do Ariala.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but I think that was kind of difficult to, like, when I screenshot, it's kind of hard to tell what that exactly is the materia in there, I think.
It is, but Ariala gives a better stat layout across for the pieces themselves, instead of having to drop tab them each time you want to change something.
Yeah.
Also, so the quick order, once you pass towers, it's anti-air or wide. She goes back to the middle, and then she'll do rejuvenating bomb soon after. The clip that I posted was from my Alicia team, and that's a clean version of how the mechanic, like the face or butt thing that we were explaining earlier.
Yeah. So if you guys want to watch that video, so you understand a little bit more for when that comes up next week, because I am positive we will see that next week. With that, you are all free to go. Have a good night.
You guys are.
Oh, I just want, and also I've been kind of thinking about doing some this Eden 9 on my own time on the player finder, but I'm just kind of doubting I'm gonna be able to make a party, you know, especially on weekdays.
I can do it,
I
buddy.
want some thoughts about that, about how I'm
Just
gonna
join a practice party in Party Finder.
Yeah.
Yeah, the party finder's always full of them currently, because it's the current
You just gotta
tier.
be careful, because if you do happen to get a clear, it could mess up drop rates for everybody else.
Well,
I thought that didn't matter right now.
Right now, we're not worrying about drop rates.
just get the clear.
Well, when that time comes.
When it comes to us having the fight on farm, then we'll worry about drop rates.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
think
Like
it's
a
a
thumb war?
huge deal, because if he happens to get enough practice to where he actually clears, that's a good thing for us, because then that means
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
100%.
as a team we're going to be stronger performing in the raid.
Exactly.
Okay, so I got tomorrow off, so I guess I could make a party finder for practicing Eden
Yeah,
9.
you could make one or you could join one.
Yeah, I guarantee
I
you,
can do
you'd
it.
find one in the party finder.
Yeah, if you go
Oh,
to
yeah,
Rift
they're
right
always
now,
up.
there's up. I bet there's some up right now.
I just
Uh,
only had
before,
doubts
when I
about.
see-
I only had doubts that there'd be one in the morning, like, just because, you know, weekday and whatever could be going on school or work or whatever, you know.
I figure
If
with the
you-
current climate, you'll find the group.
If it comes down to you having to make one because there isn't any others, I'm pretty sure it'll still fill up pretty fast either way.
If you're the only one on the list, it's gonna fill up.
Okay.
For reference, if you make a party finder yourself, the strat you use is called Mr. Happy Strat.
Happy Brambles.
Oh,
Yep.
as in what we're doing is going to be based off Mr. Happy's video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called Happy Brambles, and we're doing tanks and healers north and west.
And don't adjust
Yeah,
for and
northwest,
don't adjust
DPS east, south.
if the party finder is fighting you. Just say, "Oh, well, this is how I learned it. I'm not changing that," and then they can leave if they so choose.
Yeah.
Girl.
Okay, I'll try to remember that.
Yep.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
that is
So
all.
basically, if you join someone else's group, you learn it the way they want to do it. But if you make the party finder, you're the party leader.
Right. I make the decisions. I make the
Right.
strategy.
Right.
Okay.
As far as I know, right now, me and Echo are doing Emerald tomorrow, so you guys are more than welcome to do that too.
I already have my
Mid-
dancer weapon, so I'm good. You know, it'll only go.
And
Maybe
Kat,
alt weapons or
I wrote that in the raid chat for you. I wrote the Happy Brambles, tanks, healers, northwest, DPS, southeast. That way you have that there if you forget.
right. That's what we've been
The
doing.
only other thing would
Yes,
be, is
that's
it
what
true
we've been
north or
doing.
relative? We're doing true north,
It's
right?
it's all relative.
It's relative.
He
It's
keeps
just
rotating it
I
true
always,
north.
I always try to have her facing true north when possible.
Okay.
But it's always relative for this fight.
Which is a little bit confusing if someone tries to go into Party Finder and the tank is doing it relative, but we're used to doing it true north, so it's not.
Well, that's the thing. This is relative.
Yeah,
the
true.
whole fight is relative. I just personally try to have her facing north when I can.
All right, so that's a good point, Kat. If you're in a party finder and you have a tank and the group is listed as relative, so they'll say BR, they might also say map relative. The tank in that group may not always try to face the boss north. They may just expect you to adjust your position based on the way the boss is facing.
I think I can keep track of her direction.
Yeah, so if you just remember kind of where your marker is relative to the boss's position, then you should be good to go after a few tries.
Remember
I
what
know-
I told you guys the first time we stepped foot into Eden? The nipple on her target ring is true north.
Right.
Yep.
If you want to turn this into an ERP group, I'm down. It's okay.
Echo, just for you, I know you guys are nowhere near, neither is Ruroni, but in 12, there are some mechanics that are based on an ad being the air quote true north
Ooh,
instead.
that would be interesting.
Is it the
Yeah,
chisel dude?
simple. No,
Oh, never mind.
it's something in the second phase, but relative occurs this entire tier. I have yet to see a boss that actually follows true north for most of its mechanics. So you will have to be able to rely on yourself to understand where the north air quote should be without a call out.
There we go.
Okay, and also I'm looking into the best in slot thing. Regarding the second ring, should I go with the Eden Morn
using death.
or I don't know if I should use Eden Morn or Exarchic.
I could find you one, but I would need to know what kind of a rotation you're going off, what kind of build you're going off. Are
He's
you?
he's the dancer, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Low,
I'd be
you
stealing
want
numbers.
you want no skill speed, basically at all, and you want as much crit and DH as you can get with that as your third choice.
Actually, I'm looking at the rings. Wait, they have the same stats. So, okay. Wait.
As for crafted or eaten meat from the normals, that's based on what you believe is better.
Uh-huh. Okay. Just yeah. I think I'll just, go with. I think I'll. When I'm making this, I'll just go with have a Crypt Lurker and even one when I'm making this best in slot thing.
Well, no. So the best in slot, we want what the final would be with Savage gear and the upgraded Tome gear. We don't care about the crafted or the normal mode stuff.
That's what I said. I didn't say Exarchic.
You said Eden meat though, so I got confused.
I thought I said Morn. I don't know.
Nah.
They're really easy to confuse.
Okay.
With stupid names.
Okay, I think that's all. Just yeah.
So,
You guys are all.
with that, good night, y'all.
Good night.
I'm just gonna make this thing and log off then. Okay, see ya.
Night, everyone.
Cat, if you
Right.
need any, oh, you already go. You already left. Okay.
Yep.
I'll
Sorry.
just tag him then.
If anyone wants help with their BIS, just poke me and I can see what I can help you come up with.
I may hit you up later this week, Tim,
Okay.
because I have an idea what I think is BIS, but some people have different thoughts on that.
Night, everyone.
You'd have a better
you're-
idea.